Giddy up, Buttercup. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm the Speed King, of course. It is Thursday. We're one day away from the Black Eye Susan. But, as always, turn your closed captions on. Ring the bell. That's right. Like our videos and subscribe. Great way to support us. Tip sheets are available for both days, Friday and Saturday, at beautiful Pimlico, $20 a piece. Email me, speedking24@yahoo.com. And, of course, Texas, 732-804-0637. Well, chip sheets are ready to go. We're ready to roll for this weekend. All the work is pretty much done. We'll do a couple videos. We want to take a look at the Preakness long shot play. Well, yeah, right? It's a small field, so you're not going to have giant long shots in the race. And the one or two that are in the race, that's 50-1, they got no chance. So who could possibly upset the race if the race doesn't go the way it looks like it's going to go, right? With the top 2 or 3, 4 contenders. Who would be the upsetters in this race? That's who we want to dial into. So here's our long shot plays, as good as the prices may be. Well, you know we're going to dial right into the number 5 horse. Yeah, I'm being a homer. I'm telling you. Red Route 1. Well, this runner by Gun Runner, trained by my guy, is Mr. Asmussen. 2 wins from 9 starts, 2 seconds, and 1/3. Now, by Gun Runner on the back end, by Tappet, Winchell Farms, of course. And, of course, you got Asmussen, and then you got the Rolex guy in the arms. That's Rosario. You will get a Rolex ride. Well, if there's a speed duel and a meltdown up front, you're not going to have to wonder who's going to be picking them up and laying them down, coming down the center of the track. Giddy up, right? I'm telling you now, right? If there's going to be a big upset in the race at a decent square price, double digits, right? You're not getting 15 or 20-1. It's only an 8-horse field, and 2 of the horses probably shouldn't be in the race, the 2 and the 4, right? That would be Chase the Chaos and Coffee with Chris. So you're really down to a 6-horse field. So your long shot's not going to be those big long shots, right? So we would think that if there's a nice speed duel up front, and Red Route 1 is improving quite nicely, actually. And this is the second time, I believe, Joel Rosario, the third time Joel Rosario has ridden this horse. The third time, I believe, he's ridden this horse. 28 days out of the Oaklawn Park Stake race on the 22nd of April. The Bathhouse Row Handicap, or a stake race. 1 got up by a head. Now, we haven't seen him for 4 weeks, of course. The horse is still improving, okay? Should have gotten a lot out of the Bathhouse race, for sure. Now, he's a deep closer, okay? And now we know there could possibly be a fast pace up front with the number 4, Coffee with Chris. Of course, National Treasure, Bob Baffert put blinkers, the 1 horse, and of course the number 8 horse, First Mission. I wouldn't be surprised if 3 of these are draped across the track going into the first turn. If a speed duel happens, and Pimlico's very speedy racetrack, it does favor speed, and the speed comes back, I really do believe that Red Route 1 could run by these at 12 or 15-1. That's our first top long shot in the race. And our second one, well, he's not really a long shot in the race, but he should be double digits. I would think around 8-1. Blazing Sevens. Blazing Sevens is one of 3 horses in here by Good Magic, the sire. Of course, our Derby winner, Mage, is by Good Sire, by Good Magic, as everybody know. And of course, the number 6 horse, Perform, McGahee's horse, is by Good Magic. But Blazing Sevens is actually built very nicely for this. This horse has 6 starts with 2 wins and 2/3. Chad Brown skipped the Kentucky Derby for this spot, pretty much like he did with Early Voting. Well, there are 2 different types of running. Early Voting, with Jose Ortiz up, I believe, was a front runner, but this horse is just learning how to run. And ran horrible in the Fountain of Youth, came back in the Bluegrass, ran 3rd by 6 behind Verifying and Tappet twice, the Pletcher and the Cox runners, right? Should have gotten something out of that. That was April 8th. Now the horse has been away for about 7 weeks, and you know, just having 6 starts, that Blazing Sevens, it has improved. Okay, the fact that he skipped the Derby and pointed to this spot with Irad Ortiz in the orange have to make me believe that Blazing Sevens, if this race don't run accordingly, is one of those horses that could upset this race at double digits. So I'm thinking 8-1 thereabouts, maybe 10-1. That's pressing it a little bit, but I think that could happen because the favorite's going to get a lot of attention, rightly so. Madge is clearly the horse to beat in here, for sure. So for me, if anyone's to upset the race, and we're going to call it the long shot play, again, not the big long shots because it's a small field. We think it's going to be the number 5 horse, Red Route 1. He'll be picking him up. He'll be landing him down in the middle of the racetrack coming for home. Hopefully the racetrack is a fair track that day and not just biased towards speed. So hopefully they hurl the track, they do whatever they need to make it a balanced track where all the runners in all the races have an even chance. Speed, middle, and late horses do have some quarter chance. So there is my upsetters. If anyone's to upset this year's Preakness, it would be the number 5, who we like, coming from dead last, and of course number 7, Blazing 7, who we like equally. So it's 5-7 for us if someone is to upset this race and beat our typical horse, Mage, who should be heading to Belmont to see if he can handle the Triple Crown. Mage should win this race, but if it falls apart, let's look for these two to come down the center of the track. The number 5, Red Route 1, and Blazing Sevens. Keep an eye on those two if this doesn't go fair. Let me know what your thoughts are. As sure, my name is Wayne Bolden. Have a great weekend. Remember, this is about fun. Always have fun in everything that you do when it comes all things horse racing. Stay classy, and most of all, have a bunch of fun. Make some shackles. Remember, construct your tickets properly. Find the box button and bet horizontally. That's just my opinion. That's what I do. Stay classy, y'all. Red Route 1, number 5. Blazing Sevens, nice horse. Number 7, anyone to upset it.